If you ever try, just try on your own for one whole day. Lock yourself inside. Don't talk to anyone. Don't greet anybody. Don't talk to anybody. Just inside. If you come out and you stand outside and look at the atmosphere and you say, "Son, don't shine too much." If you do it first, you see the result. Somebody hear me? Somebody hear me? Yes, sir. One right. Your words are expensive. Don't go about talking any praise the Lord. So I'm going to be dealing on the mouth as a key component, as a key focus in this year's total takeover. Praise the Lord. Now you must understand that the mouth plays a very vital role in shaping the course of destiny of anybody. Your tongue has great and tremendous power. Have you noticed that even God himself, when he appeared on the landscape, when the earth was without form and void, the Spirit of the Spirit of the living God first went ahead. But after the Spirit of God was moving, when God stepped out, God did what? God said. God said. Wherein did he speak? With his what? Mouth. And he said, "Let there be light." And light came forth. When God appeared, God did not begin to use his hand to draw light. He spoke it and it came to pass. So you find out that the mouth of God programmed the course and destiny and time of the earth. The earth would still be without form and void if God did not appear and say, and that same mandate is the mandate that God has given us. If you want to take total charge this year, you must make sure that your mouth, your tongue is aligned to God. You must make sure that your mind has been trained. And when I mean mind, I also speak about your heart. You must make sure your mind and your heart has been trained and has fallen in line with total obedience to God. Because a man that is obedient to God, a man that listens when God speaks, if that man speaks, that man is speaking from the realm of God. And there is nothing that man or that woman will say that will not happen. Babalola was so close to God in his time. In fact, that man maintained a prayer regiment. Till now, if you go to Apostle Aya Babalola's mountain, till today, there is a prayer regiment. They pray every gate of the day and the night. So by 6 a.m., you will hear a bell ringing to go and pray. And they'll pray for 2 hours. Or 1 hour. By 9, there is a bell ringing. It's a regiment. 12, there were 4 watches of the day and the 4 watches of the night. They keep it to today. And that was the same regiment that Apostle Aya Babalola operated in. But amidst, far from that regiment, he also operated with you that the regimented time of prayer is 12, 6, 3, and 9. Apart from those times, that man was a man that spent time in the place of prayer. So this man maintained a serious prayer routine in God. That if he speaks, even if he jokes, his joke will be by her words, blind eyes will open. Then he by his words, cripple will stand. Archbishop Benson Idahosa, by his words, gravel will not finish anymore. There was a time they told him that when he was building his faith tabernacle or something like that in his school or something, university, and they told him that, "Sir, the gravels and the sand are finishing and there's no money to provide it." And he said, "Gravel, don't finish again." He did not go there and begin to do things. He just said, "Gravel, don't finish again," and he left. And guess what? They built that thing to the finish. Gravel never finished again. Because the mouth and the tongue is a very important focus and key in everything that God has given you. If your mouth and your tongue does not conform and align to God in total obedience, you will just be a nobody in that area. You see, one thing about spirits is that spirits have a heightened tendency of discernment. Spirit will know if you are serious with the word that proceeds from your mouth, and he weighs it. What he sees is deception. This one has come to preach because he wants to defraud people. He has come to preach because he wants at the end he's going to say everybody should bring 2,125 naira and bring salt and water. He knows that this one, when he finishes, he will say, "Oh, yeah, bring the offering, everybody." He's not doing it from the standpoint of service to God. Meanwhile, there are people that came out from their house to preach that same preaching. When demons wait, they know that this one's genuine and they give way. Because do you know that your voice, spiritually, your voice is like a water that can be decimated by demons. So you can be speaking in the marketplace. Demons are there scattering your words. Demons are authority over that word because your words is coming from the place of what? Deception. But when you come from the place of servitude, obedience to God, when you speak, a demon doesn't have right to trample on your voice. Your voice becomes low. Your voice becomes like God. So when a demon is hearing a man speak, the demon is thinking God is speaking because that man has aligned so much so to God that he becomes a God on the landscape. So that when he speaks, he's speaking the ordinances of God. Men like you and I, Archbishop Benson Idahosa, came out and threw an open challenge. Because witches all over the world wanted to have a witch meeting in Edo State. All over the world, they wanted to conglomerate in Edo State. All of them needed to converge. So the chief witch came and had an interview in NTA, and he said that they are going to have a meeting. Bishop Benson in the house, I was watching it on television, and he went to NTA the next day and booked an appointment with NTA. And he said to NTA, invite that witch again. I want to have a conversation with him. It's a battle of words. And they went for that meeting. The witch began to speak, and he began to say, this meeting is going to hold in Nigeria. And he made a very devastating statement. Because when you love God so much and you know that you walk with Him, there are some certain statements that somebody will make when you are concerning God that you don't need to react, you just need to speak a word. And the witch said, he said, we are going to have this witch meeting in Nigeria. Whether God Himself comes down, He cannot stop it. And Archbishop Benson, that was I love that kind of thing. And he said to the witch, you said the right thing. God does not need to come down. He looked up and said, God, please remove your eye from this matter. For a man to say, I am here. Do you know where he's speaking from? And he said to the witch, now it's between me and you. I said, God is not. If you don't retract that statement and confess that Jesus Christ is your Lord, I will kill you. I will kill you was not by hand or by spoken words of mouth. And the witch, because witches also have their radio frequency. See, let me tell you something. You see, what's about witches? A true witch, I don't mean fake witch. There are those that say, you know why I mean why they don't get power. There are witches that really drink blood. There are witches that really have a calabash. There are witches that fly. There are witches that operate in codes. There are witches that know how to do astral traveling. A witch can be in their house and travel to your house, sit upon you, drink your blood, scratch you and go. I mean, there are true witches. I'm not talking about anyhow witch. And that witch was a witch that understands vibrations. So when he saw the frequency and vibration at which a man was using to speak and communicate life, he looked at him and he said, this one is not normal. If it was an ordinary person that said, I will kill you here, I know that that person has caused the life. But I have weighed his words on the balance, and truly, his words carry power. It was Jesus Christ that declared in the book of John. He said, the words I speak are spirit and are life. Do you know that every word that comes from your mouth, why Jesus Christ said the words I speak are spirit and life? Is because your word, as I'm speaking now, my word is the spirit going out to everybody. The reason why you're hearing my voice now, the truth is being communicated in your heart, and you know that what I'm saying is truth, because I'm standing here, but my word is going. My word is going. My word is piercing your heart. My word is piercing your heart. My word is alive. My word is moving around. But not just my word, it is God. God is projecting it. Is someone hearing me now? If Jesus Christ said, the words I speak to you are spirit and their life. Your heart, and you know that what I'm saying is true, because I'm standing here, but my word is going. It's moving around. But not just my word, it is God. God is projecting it. Is someone hearing me now? If Jesus Christ said, the words I speak to you are spirit and their life, I don't prosper. And instantly he retracted his word. And he said, it's okay, this meeting will not hold again. He left. Battle of words. If it's some pastors that will drop Bible, I've seen a pastor preaching before, and somebody insulted me, saying, this one will be about Bible. He dropped fight and marketplace fight. And meanwhile, there are some men of God, like Elijah, that when he was walking, over 40 to 19 children began to laugh at him and call him bald head. Just like the way my head and Brother Benedict head is now. No head. Bald head. See as he did, bald head. Men like Elijah did not call them and began to beat them. Men like Elijah said, as you have said that, sorry, say word. As you have said that, be devoured by bear, he left. A wild bear came out from the wilderness, from the bush, came and ate all the children. Word. When Jesus Christ entered Gathering, Jesus Christ did not come there with just strength. When he came, when the madman came with demons all over him, Jesus Christ addressed him with what? Words. 10 cities, Decapolis. But Jesus Christ said to him, demon, they casted out, as you have said, we are good. Now you can't follow me, because the man was screaming to follow Jesus. He said, you can't follow me. What you do is that this place is surrounded by 10 cities. Go and tell them what you see. One man took over 10 cities for the Lord. Initially, he took over the 10 cities for demons. But when he appeared before Jesus, Jesus, by means of words, convicted him and sent him. Standing here before you is a sent man. It's the same way Jesus convicted him. Standing here before you was a guy in the university, though intelligent, but this guy standing here before you was a guy in the university that did things. Conviction. The Lord appeared to me and spoke to me, appointed me a shepherd to his people. You can't meet with Jesus and remain the same. Meeting with him just once is what has carved the course of my destiny to today. Just once. Words. Sit down. Your word. Are you hearing me? In China, There's what they practice. They practice the consecration of silence. In a place in China, the monks. A monk can stay locked up in a house, just meditating, but he's not sleeping. It's called the consecration of silence. And he will be there for 7 days. He won't say a word. When he comes out and he speaks to somebody, I mean a monk, when he speaks to somebody, that person, that word, just try on your own for 1 whole day. Lock yourself inside for 1 whole day. Don't come out, don't talk to anybody. Don't greet anybody. Don't talk to anybody. Just inside. Just be praying. Only to God. Be praying to God. If you come out and you stand outside and you look at the atmosphere and you say, son, don't shine too much. If you do it seriously, you will see the results. Is somebody hearing me? Yes, sir. Is somebody putting that? Yes, sir. Go and try it. Your words are expensive. Don't go about talking anyhow. That is why anything you say does not carry power. Because you talk too much. You can be talking with your, you know it's up. 5 hours at least. That is why at the end of the day, you see, I command that headache to go. After I finish praying, instead of headache to leave, you get more headache. Because your voice does not carry you. Papa, most Emmanuel said there are some times when some things will come. He doesn't even lose it. He'll just shout. He shouts alone. He shouts. It's a word in the spirit. Do you know your shout is a word in the spirit? Why will God say to Joshua, when you stand, when you do it, when you finish, when you blow the trumpet, shout, then the word of Jericho will fall? Why did God say shout? Shout is a weapon in the spirit. Demons understand what shout means, but you and I don't. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21.
There is prophecy over. I must not feel this one. I must not feel mine. Oh, I will fulfill his cause. There is prophecy over.